16-man submission-only tournaments. We do have overtime, so there will be a win. It's not like Gracie Nationals and Gracie Worlds, which I love that format. Can someone? Is that going to be? Is it getting mad? No. Go. Just 5 minutes. 5 minutos. You got 35 minutes. 5 minutos. We're filming something for HBO. We're done. Okay, thank you. So we have overtime. So we're gonna have the first show. We have 2 16-man tournaments. 145, 170 is the first show. Same day weigh-in. So we're doing UFC weights, but same day weigh-in. So you're not gonna have to worry about killing yourself. You're not gonna have to master the art of weight cutting. You just show up, shake, make sure you weigh 145 or 170. There. Next show, 155 and 185. Show after that, 135, 205. Who knows? Maybe we do them all together. 16 men of the 16 of the baddest guys we can find. We're focusing on Latin fighters because we're shooting for Latin TV. So we got Gio Martinez at 145 that we're going to feature, and Boogie, his brother, both Mexicans, at 170. We're going to have some white guys in there too. All right, so don't get all mad. We will have whites and blacks, Chinese and shit. We'll have all of them. Koreans. Gracie Nationals and Gracie Worlds. It's a submission, 15-minute match, or it's a draw. We're not going to do it that way. That is the best for urgency, and we want the most urgency for the submission as possible. Remember, this is for ratings, for TV. It's not about upholding tradition or any of that kind of stuff. It's for TV. So we had a lot of money. We just throw money at them. This is what I would do. You win in regulation, you get $25,000 in your pot, like a TV show. You don't win it. Only the guy that wins everything gets their pot, just like Jeopardy. So we have 8 matches, 16 fighters. To win the whole thing, you have to win 4 matches, right? So if you win in regulation, you get $25,000 in your pot. If you win in overtime, which I'm about to explain right now, you get $5,000. If you win all 4 matches in regulation, you get $100,000. Marcelo will be able to pull that off, right? Marcelo can get that $100,000. But if you win all 4 matches in overtime, you get $20,000. That's still pretty good. That's not bad. Maybe 2 in regulation, 2 in overtime. That's 50, 60,000. That's not bad. That's gonna ensure that these guys do not stall. There's no reason to stall. The overtimes are designed not to stall. When there's money flowing and it's flowing up, I'm not trying to make any money. I want the fighters to make the money so that they can bust their ass and entertain, and you have to get the show canceled. The ultimate would be $1 million prize. You win all 4 matches, you get $1 million. You win the first match in regulation, $250,000. And you win in overtime, $50,000. And then you win all 4, $1 million. That would be if the show just fucking blew up and we had a sponsorship and we just, you know how amazing those matches would be with that kind of money? That's the way, that's a way that we can, the submission or draw format, that adds a lot of urgency. The overtime, a little less urgency, because you could say, fuck, shit ain't happening now. I'm gonna try to win in overtime. Takes a little bit of the urgency out. But money can take it back the other way. Especially if it's a big difference and you already got that money spent. Right? So, we're gonna have 10-minute matches, not gonna go 15. 10, you gotta bust your ass to get that submission, or we end up in overtime. So now, in overtime, it's just like innings, extra innings. What happens in baseball with extra innings? One team gets to go to bat, they score 2 runs, the next team better score 2 runs or it's over. If the first team didn't score anything, and then the bottom of the 10th, the other team didn't score, you go another extra. You understand? Same thing in college football. It's similar. Each team gets the ball in overtime at their opponent's 35. see what they can score, field goal or touchdown. Then the other team gets the same opportunity. So it's like that. So first round of overtime, there's going to be 3 rounds. I get to start on his back, hooks, just right here, you start right here, or right here. Or if you like to play spiderweb like this, you can do it like this too. Whatever you want, right? You get your choice. So let's say it's the first round of overtime. I got his back, boom. It takes me, you know, a minute and a half to submit him, but I finally get him, boom. Now he gets, no time limit in the overtime round. There's no time limit. You're both gonna want to submit and escape as fast as possible. Because, let's say this is the second round, it's the bottom of the first round, and he submits me. It doesn't matter if he gets me in 10 seconds or 3 minutes. We go another round. There is no timer. The time, you're going to want to get him fast, because let's say the next round, I'm here, and he escapes. Boom, he escapes in a minute, 10 seconds, shit. He gets to a point, like, hey, get back. He's going to go back, back. If I go to the back, and to spiderweb, it's still live. If I go back to the back, and then the truck, it's still live. Because I have one hook in. As soon as both hooks are out, and he's out of danger, if he's right here, then it's a timer stop. Boom. He had an escape time. He escaped. Then he had me. He gets me. And then I escape in 10 seconds. Boom. Timer, bam. So now we go into the third overtime, a final one. And then this one, I tap him in a minute, 2 minutes, boom, I tap him. And then he gets me. And then he taps me. After 3 rounds of ties, which is going to be very hard to go 3 rounds of ties, the quickest overall escape and submission combined wins. So I submitted him twice, he submitted me twice, we escaped twice. We take the combined escape time and then add how long did it take you to escape that one where there was no score, and the quickest combined escape time combined with the submission time wins. He advances to the next round. So there is no reason, like if he has my back, I'm not gonna just hold, I gotta get out of here too. I gotta move, because if it gets to the 3rd round, this me just holding and just hanging out here, I gotta try and get you out of here. Again, incentive to move. Nothing's better than money, but right now we don't have big money. We will have the money. We have some guys, they want to throw down, they love this concept. They're down with the $100,000 mark, but they won't commit right now. And understandably so. We haven't put together a show yet. This is all ideas. And we're doing it. June 1st is happening. We're going to blow Geo up. We're going to blow Boogie. We're going to have 10 Planet guys in there. I don't care who wins. Obviously I want my 10 Planet guys in there. Let me rephrase that. But the goal of this show is not to blow up 10 Planet. The goal of the show is to blow up jiu-jitsu. Finally put it on TV. And we're doing it without money, so that we're, it's about pride right now. Hopefully for this first show, I would like to make it maybe, depending on the sponsorship that come along, the first, if you win in regulation, you get $250. If you win in overtime, you get $100. And we don't even bring up the money. Or if you win in overtime, we don't even bring up the money. That's right. We just tell you. If you win every match, you win in, because the money's so low, maybe we're going to talk about it. We just tell you. If you win in overtime, you get nothing. If you win in regulation, you win 4 matches, you win the whole thing. You get $1,000 at the very least. Something like that. We're not going to brag about that, put that out. But that'll be something that is within the budget. Sure, if we get one of those 260-man brackets, we just need one really exciting. We're going to go with that one and push that one to 2. You guys understand? Any questions about the overtime? Pretty decent, right? If you find any holes, tell me. Because every night I'm going through all the holes. What did this happen? What did that happen? What did this happen? Because at first, I found, okay, we need a 2-minute time limit on each of these overtime rounds. And then I thought, no, they can't time, we can't have a it's got to be based on escape time and submission time. So it's no time limit on each of the submission rounds. The fighters themselves won't want to go very long. So we won't even need 2-minute rounds. However long it takes to submit you or you escape. Remember that third round, maybe these two guys can't submit each other at all. Then it's going to be all about that combined escape time after the third round. You understand? So everyone's going to be boogieing. You don't want to go overtime. You want to end quick. And when the money flows, we'll have every round. We'll have the quickest submission of every round, another 10,000. Whatever we can afford. The more money, the better. I would like to make it $1 million show. And that would guarantee you guys would go bump good. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal. That's what we're trying to do. Trying to make the most exciting jiu-jitsu show on the planet. That's it. No, it's not about the competitors. It's about the fans. So far, jiu-jitsu has only been about the competitors. What rules would you like? What makes you feel better? What would feel better for your heart? And you still get fucked by the refs. But it's all about the competitor. Why? Why? Because the competitor is paying for everything. You know how much money these promoters make? They don't have. Jiu-jitsu has been in this country in tournaments since 1995, and still there's no one in the stands. The only guys in the stands are the guys waiting for their turn all day. You watch the No Gi rules, it's empty. There's 12 matches going on at the same time. You got a scoring system, no one knows what's going on. You can't even see the fucking score. All this time, trust me, there have been some people in TV that people try to peek it out. Like, why can we put this shit on TV? Are you crazy? That's like trying to put chess on TV. It's a beautiful game. It's all intricate and delicate. You can't put that shit on TV. No one's trying to put jiu-jitsu on TV. All you gotta do is go to one gi tournament and you'll be like, I'm not gonna get fired because you guys want to play tug of war and shit for tradition. That's all beautiful. Tradition's all fine and dandy, but we're trying to blow this up. We're trying to have the most exciting jiu-jitsu. So exciting that all those millions and millions of UFC fans out there can enjoy it. You understand? There's millions and millions of UFC fans out there.